Hello. We're on our way this morning to go to the little, I don't know what you call it. It's like a food market. They have a lot of live seafood. Okay, we're turning the corner here onto this street has just a bunch of places selling food. You can see this guy's got ginger and onion and some spices. And that guy's insane. Basically just selling it out on the street here, you know. People trying to make a living, basically. See, there's a few more people on this street just coming here to get their food for the day or their morning breakfast. You can see you have these really old, I don't know, early 19th century buildings here. And on the other side, you've got this nice new condominium just right next to each other. You can see this kind of resembles, like, you know, downtown inner city New York or some of Los Angeles. A bunch of little shops along the street, but of course, you know, it might be a little older here. Basically, these people live here, and this is how they make a living. It's kind of a sad thing that they're tearing a lot of these places down and building condominiums, because this is really a part of their food culture here and how a lot of people make their living, being in the city like this and, you know, living in cheap housing, being able to sell food or whatever right out of their front door. So it'd be sad to see them tear all this down just to build condos, and then this culture would go away. Hopefully they'll still have a place for it. But, you know, where there's money and developers involved, sometimes they don't care to plan about that kind of stuff. So here we are, this is the market. It's got some fresh fruit outside, and we'll be going inside and see a lot more. Mimi, hold Nabu's hand, okay? Okay. Go inside. We got a lot of fresh chicken and duck and probably some pigeon, some duck neck right there. A lot of sliced meats, vegetables and stuff. I think they'll prepare some food for you or prepare some stuff for your dinner. Some egg over here. You see a lot of vegetables. There's a lot of vegetables that I have no idea what their name is, and you can't really find them in the U.S. Alright? Just a big open market, and you know, it's not like this is one person owns all this stuff. It's just individual people trying to sell their goods. There's a lot of seafood in here. This is belled fish, and I don't even know what a lot of the stuff is. Of course, there's crab. I wouldn't say that's too fresh. It looks pretty dead. Usually, a lot of Chinese or Asian people want to get their stuff still alive. Like you can see that right there, still alive. They like to keep their stuff living until they eat it. It's the freshest way to do it. There you go, it's even jumping out of the box. Last time I was here with Grandma and Grandpa, I pointed at some eel and I said, "Oh, look, eel." And my grandpa thought I meant, "Oh, I like that." So he's always wanting to cook it for me. Last night they wanted to make hairy crab and eel for dinner. These are different kind of mollusks here. Plenty of seafood, just a lot of seafood. Stuff I don't even know what it is. Probably wouldn't want to eat half of it. But, you know, it's not bad. I mean, obviously thousands of Chinese people eat food from here every day. And I'm sure only seldom die. No, it's not bad. You know, the building may look old, but they're constantly cleaning things and there's some sea bass here, I think. Mimi hold? Okay. No, no. You don't want to hold it, do you? Okay, okay. Not going. Is that gross, Mimi? You can see they've got a lot of pork here. Chinese people really like to eat pork. I'm very lucky. My wife and my wife's father are really good cooks. Even Grandma can cook pretty good too. She'll make wontons and dumplings sometimes, and they're pretty good. I guess this is the meat section over here. Gotta get some tomato. They like to make tomato egg. Basically, it's just chopped tomato with scrambled egg. It's pretty good. My daughter likes it. This is a rice cake here. My wife likes to make that with some spicy sauce and pork mixed in. Very tasty. Oh, fish balls, wontons, egg rolls. It's all fresh. You can tell he's got the ingredients right there. He's making it this morning. Same thing here. Fresh made fish balls. I like fish balls and some soup. It's really tasty. And I think the family's lost me. I better hurry up. Need some more ground beef and all kinds of stuff here. Okay. We'll go outside now and we'll get our breakfast. We got some lobster balls right here. A lot of different fish balls and stuff. Oh, coming back in. This is called jonsa. It's basically some pork or meat wrapped in sticky rice and then wrapped with, I don't know what kind of leaf it is, but kind of like a little triangle of sweetness with some pork or barbecue pork inside. Pretty tasty. It's kind of, I forget what holiday, but they tend to make it for a specific holiday. But you can also usually just find it in general sometimes.